Hey, it's Ray from Pitch Partners. Once you're clear on your positioning and your expectations, the next step is simple. You go to market. And this stage is all about how you look, where you look, and who you choose to speak with. Let's walk through the questions that candidates ask me the most. What's the best method for job searching? So start by making sure you genuinely want to move. It's your career. You're allowed to change your mind if it doesn't feel right. Once you're certain, be intentional. Have clarity around the type of role, the level, and the responsibilities that you want. Without that, the search becomes noisy and unproductive. Should I use job sites? Yes, but as a barometer, not necessarily as a primary tool. Job boards will show you who's hiring right now, whether it be a recruiter or businesses, which sectors are active, and which recruiters operate at the level that you're targeting. Most of the recruiters you'll spot may be new to you, and that's useful. It kind of broadens your horizon. Just don't rely on job sites alone. They're one channel, not the only channel. Should I talk to recruiters? Definitely, but my advice would be selective. Start with recruiters recommended or that have been recommended to you via people that you trust. Then have a look at their website, have a look at their social presence. Does what they're saying online, does it resonate with you? Do they understand your world? Do they have validation, social media validation? Do they have testimonials, a track record? The relationship should feel credible and balanced. It shouldn't feel transactional, as if they're just trying to put you into a job. So, what's the difference between a recruiter and a headhunter? That's a really good question. They're not the same. So, a recruiter fills roles using the active candidate market, and adverts play a big part in the roles that they recruit. A headhunter has spent years building relationships with senior people who aren't actively looking, but will move for the right opportunity. So they're kind of passively looking or open to opportunities. They operate in a deeper niche and usually will have more influence. For senior finance roles, headhunting often produces stronger outcomes. So, do you need to pay for services or for any of the recruitment services? And the answer is no. Not for any recruitment or placements. The hirer or the hiring business pays for that. Some companies will charge for CFO services, so CV writing services, coaching or interview preparation, but they will always tell you that up front. A good recruiter will help you with all of those things for free, so please bear that in mind before you start paying for those services. Should I attend networking events, and which ones are worth it? I'd say yes, it is worth going to these things and keeping an open mind. Events focused on CPD, thought leadership, or industry insight are valuable. Recruitment themed events tend to be mostly other job seekers, so good for confidence, much less good for opportunities. Prioritise environments where you learn and you get an opportunity to meet and rub shoulders with decision makers, not rooms full of people in the same boat as you. So how many interviews should you expect to attend? I'd probably say for each process that you're in, you're probably going to attend 3. So the first will be a kind of meet and greet conversation, checking the chemistry. The second one ordinarily would be much more technical, so it'd be a much more challenging interview. Third, again, slightly more informal. It would be a kind of a team-based meeting other colleagues or peers that you'd be working with. Some people will extend the process, but 3 tends to be the classic pattern. And what's the best overall way to look for a new role? Well, there are 3 things that really stand out to me. Being really clear, so know exactly what good looks like, title, responsibilities, environment you want to work in. Be discreet, so a quiet, controlled search always works much better than a loud one. And use your network. Most senior moves happen through introductions, not through adverts. And remember, your next chapter starts with an idea. Maybe it's a new role, maybe it's a pivot, maybe it's something entrepreneurial. How you tell your story is what opens doors. So if you're thinking about your next move and want help shaping a smart strategy, or want some guidance and advice just more generally, feel free to get in touch. Always happy to be of help and support.